Hey guys, welcome back to Byfaithwaitscreates. This is Shakita, and I'm so glad that you're back because we are doing a DIY today, and we are doing a lantern. Now, I'm going to be adding this to my Christmas decor, but what makes this so fun is you can change the scenery in your lantern to go with your everyday decor or with the seasons. So, if you're interested in learning how to do a lantern for your home, stay tuned. So here I am taking the pliers and pulling out the prongs. It was just easier that way to use those. And then next I'm going to start painting. And just a tip on the paint, just take, as less as possible if you're doing the distressed look. I took a little bit too much when I did my first stroke, but you can thin it out by stroking the other portions of the frame. Just keep stroking back and forth and putting the paint on other portions of the frame so you can thin it out. That's just a quick way to fix it. It's so good to see you again, Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. And also, I want to tell you that I do have an Instagram that I usually upload to often. And it's just a little peek into our day-to-day life. So it's really fun. So you're going to want to follow me over there. And it's Byfaithwaitscreates. In the comments below, tell me what's your favorite DIY project. It doesn't matter if it's a Christmas project or just a everyday DIY. I want to know. I am hooked on these DIYs, and I'm all for saving money and having a beautiful project at the end. Next, I get the kebab sticks and I paint them. Now, when I measured mine, I thought I measured it correctly, but I was a little bit off. And so just make sure that, because these kebab sticks were kind of thin, I had these in my cabinet, so I don't know where they came from, but I had some thinner ones and thicker ones. And I grabbed the thinner ones. And it still turned out good. But next time when I make this, I will go for my thicker kebab stick. I think it'll just fulfill the frame a little bit better. Next, we are going to glue the glass back into the frame. So you can take your glue gun and just go up and down all around the frame and then lay your frame on top of it. And then once I laid my frame on top of it, I put a little bit more glue on top to secure it even more. Okay, now I have them all glued down. And so here I started putting the lantern together, which I made a huge mistake. I totally forgot to glue the sticks on. So glue your sticks on first before you start attaching them together. So here I'm using a glue gun and I'm putting the frames together. And I think next time I'll do the glue gun and maybe some super glue to make sure it holds long term. I don't know how long this is gonna hold with just the glue gun. Hopefully it continues to stay together, but I just wanted to make sure it was totally secure for long term because I will not be taking this apart. don't be afraid to be heavy-handed with the glue, so it can be secure, because you can't really see it. Like, I put the glue on the bottom, and on the inside, when you stand it up, you're not really going to see it that much. And on the outside, where the glue kind of ran on the outside a little bit, I rubbed my finger across it to kind of rub it off, so you couldn't see it on the outside. So this is the part where I started to get really excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's coming together and it's not falling apart. Okay, and on this part, just make sure you're matching your ends up really well. Like, this is a DIY project, but you want this to look legit, you know. At least I do. When I get done with a project, I want it to look like, oh, where did you buy that? You know what I mean? You know? Okay, so here's where it got a little tricky. I glued them down, making an X on each side of the box, and they went down fine, but they didn't stay that way. So I had to put like extra hot glue on them. But like I mentioned before, I think next time I'll do hot glue and super glue, or I may just do super glue, just depending on how well it holds, and if I'll be able to, you know, notice that it's there. But I end up getting them glued down where they stayed. I had to hold them for a little bit, but they stayed. And now I am just outlining on the foam board for the bottom. So I outlined it, the square, and then I cut it out. Okay, so here I'm decorating the inside of my lantern for Christmas. And this was the exciting part for me. I love putting things together and rearranging it to get it the way I like it. And like I said before, I love the fact that I can change the scenery out in my lantern, like with my living room decor or with the holidays. Also, I do want to say, like, you can see, like I said before, on the kebab sticks where I glued them to the front of the box, you can kind of see my glue a little bit. And so I really do emphasize on making sure that your kebab sticks are thick enough. I don't know if these came from Dollar Tree or Walmart. I don't know where I got these from, but They were super thin, so just making sure that your sticks are a nice little size. Like they're not too thick, but they're thicker than these, so you can't see your glue on the front of your box. I'm not worried about it because the way I'm going to decorate this, you will not even see it. Y'all, I am so happy with the way this turned out. Like, it came together beautifully, and everything came from Dollar Tree, so it wasn't expensive, and I cannot wait to add it to my Christmas decor. If you like what you see today, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you want to be notified when I do more videos. Y'all, we are getting closer and closer to my Christmas videos of me decorating, and you do not want to miss it. I'm so excited about this. And I'm so excited to have each and every one of y'all. Many blessings to you, and I will see y'all soon.